This video is sponsored by Guapku. If you're looking for a reliable modded GTA account for PS4, Xbox One, or PC, then this is the place to go. Their link is in the description below.
It's the most toxic lobby I've ever seen. Everyone in this lobby is an absolute cunt. I hope they all die in real life. Absolute wank stones them all. Everyone in this lobby. Everyone is just like killing me. You get that sometimes, you get a lobby like that where they're just, well, I mean basically a lobby like that. There he is right there. What a fucking idiot. He's a retard, I don't know what he's trying to do. Oh fuck. He's fanboying momping it, and then fucking killing me the next. Fucking follow me around for like 10 minutes and then just kills me. What a nice life you got. And that other kid wasn't even on the map, so I ain't gonna try him. And the other two are in a night shark, so there's not much I can do. So just running away, and if I get my oppressor to chase after them. He's a really sweaty idiot, isn't he? Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Is he on low health? No, he's still on at full health, even though I sniped him. Why are we doing it through the bloody fence? Apparently we're always fighting some sweaty incel though, kinda. Oh, I really can't be honest with that right now, man. He's not going to do anything else now, is he? He's up on me now, that's it. That'll be it then, won't it? That's how it goes with the incels. Score is everything. He's up. So he wins. Why would he risk losing that position? This lobby's just toxic. You do get that very often. Full of sweaty no-lives. I mean, this is the time, though. It's 9:30. This is the time, right? All the wee kiddies, they've all got in from school. They've all had their fucking macaroni cheese or whatever the fuck, done their homework, and now they're on here. This is their time that they're on. All the little boys, all the little kids. So I usually play. See, how else are you gonna be able to do that unless you play the game all day, every day? Like, fucking hell. Like, not only is he just killing me with the oppressor, but he's fucking flying it upside down. Is that meant to be, like, really impressive? Like, it's not impressive. Anyone could learn how to do that it would just take hours to do. Difference is with him, he just has all that time on his hands to do that. This lobby's stupid. There's like 5 different people. I can't fight 5 different people all at once. They're all just, it's just these sweats anyway. These are the type of people that you can't even get a good fight with anyway, because it just all goes, it's just bullshit. It's not a fight. It's just retarded little kids being mongs. That's all it is, just sweaty, that's all it is. They'll sit there and think they're good, but in reality they're not good. They just, if anybody, if they were to play the game as much as they do, would become, quote, good at it. Like, fuck me. But I mean, I can't exactly fight 4 different people at once, and they're clearly not people that I'm gonna be able to actually fight. Like I was saying with that other one, it was just hiding. The minute he got that kill back, so he was then up on me, that's it. Because he knows that if he continues, I'm going to end up picking up and getting better. I've obviously not warmed up yet. You know, I only just joined that lobby 5 minutes ago or whatever. And he almost definitely knows who I am because he was following me around for ages and killing me and stuff. He obviously knows who I am. So he knows that I'll beat him, and he knows that, you know, if he was to continue fighting me, then he knows that I'm going to end up just picking up, because he's obviously watched a bunch of my videos, and that's always what happens. I usually get clapped at the start, but then once he gets a few minutes into it or whatever, I'll start picking up and getting better at it. So he knows that if he's going to keep going, I'm just going to end up picking up and just getting better. He knows that getting me right at the start when I'm not in fighting mode, that's his only chance. The minute he gets that back, so he's up on me and he can sleep tonight, then he goes away. He doesn't want to fucking risk that. He knows that if he comes round the corner and continues trying to snipe me, I would probably get him that time, and then probably again and again. He's shite. He just happened to get me that one time, but what does that prove? How does that prove you're better than me? It's so mental. If we were to actually continue fighting, I would almost definitely end up clapping him once I get warmed up, because I've only just got on. I've just been out, I've just smoked, and I've just got on. I haven't even done anything yet. Not warmed up at all. And one of his kills, I was just stood there. I wasn't even expecting it. I don't even know where he fucking was. He just came out of nowhere and ran me over. Like if he thinks that makes him better than me, go for it. If you want to believe that, go for it, son. Oh, total mess. Oh, fuck it, no. This lobby looks pretty much equally as toxic, to be fair. There's a lot of sweats in this one. Yeah, oh god, look at that one at the top, and then the one underneath, and the one underneath that one. Fucking hell, full of sweats. Full of absolute incels. That one second from the bottom as well. Re-op X-Rip. Oh wow. What a cool dude. What an intimidating fucking specimen. Jesus Christ. Shaking in my shoes.
Oh, scary! Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
He's so scary, man. He's so terrifying. Realistically, you know, I can't play piano, but if I was to sit and play piano for 16 hours a day, I would become pretty fucking good at it. Just like these wee boys. They're not good at the game, but they're good at being little sweats like that. You know, they're good at sitting on the little oppressor and have the little bombs detonate and blow themselves up off the map. You know, they do the little things like that. He leaves. Doesn't even want to fight. Got that 1-0. He's up, so that's it. Obviously, just like the last one. The minute they're up, that's it. They're up, so cool. That's the end of it. That's what they're wanting. A score where they're up on me. Then they can show, oh, I'm up on Dempy. Oh! Jeez, oh, holy fuck. Get him £1 million now. Holy shit, what a mad achievement. Whoa. If only you realise that I get killed by about fucking 50 people a day. Well, not a day, but you know what I mean. He thinks that's some mad thing, like I never get, because I think, because based off like comments and messages and stuff, like people asking me, oh Dempy, has anyone ever beaten you? Like, yeah, obviously I've been, they see people think that I'm like really good at the game, like loads of my subs, they tell me in messages and stuff, like going on about how good I am, oh I've seen loads of your videos, you're really good at GTA, how do I be that good and stuff like that. And they think that I'm some like invincible god that like can't possibly be beaten. And kids like that hate me like that also obviously think the same way. They think that I'm some fucking god and I'm some really, really hard to kill. Like, mate, I put myself completely out there for it. Every lobby I'm in, I just drive about. There's oppressors everywhere. Any one of them can just come and fucking kill me at any time that they like. And then after that, I just stand there, and if it's someone random, and if it's some random person I can actually fight, then, you know, maybe I'll try and fight back. But if it's one of these sweats where they obviously know who I am, and they just want a score where they're up on me, like I said, that is all they are actually after, it's just that, they're not wanting a fight. Oh, I've like that. Actually, that's fine. That's fine, actually. All these sweats are gone. Good. Fuck off.
Let's go! Let's go!
Aim on him. Fucking hell. Why does it aim on that?
Go fuck yourself.
Bomb didn't detonate. I pressed it right after I died. Yeah, I can't really remember what I was saying, but I think I've basically finished the point I was saying. I've said it so many fucking times. Obviously, I've said there's a lot of times I've said it, but that is because how many of them there are, and these are the ones that attack me and stuff. You know, like, so they're the ones I'm like interacting with all the time. They're the ones I'm fucking seeing the whole time. Why is there a lawnmower there? But yeah, there's no point in me fighting back. People who've watched me for a while will know this full well, that there's no point fighting them. I've said it enough fucking times. And most of them have probably realised that themselves as well. A lot of subs I've played with and stuff, like, at the beginning, the first time they play with me, there'll be like some sweaty no-life like that that'll come and attack us. And then he'll sit fighting back because he doesn't understand. He thinks that this is like someone we can fight. He doesn't realise that you just can. Like, you try, but you really, really can. They don't let themselves. Like, with the freedom on this game you can do whatever you like, and especially now. They can just run away. They don't have to fight you at all. They can completely just run away and do all EWO every 2 seconds. Like, it's basically make it impossible for you to kill them. That's the game they play. It's a whole different game. It's not an actual fight. It's just like, can you kill him before he EWOs? Like, that's literally, it's like whack-a-mole. It's not even like a fight. It's a totally different type of fight, and I don't like it at all. It's fucking retarded. But yeah, none of them will actually fight me. They just want to get a few kills on me, so they just kill me with their oppressor, and that's basically it. They won't actually ever get one little kill like that when I'm warmed up, and they know that I take time to warm up, because I've said it in a bunch of videos, they've obviously seen it. They know that if they keep fighting me, there's only one way it's going to go, and that's just me clapping them. He obviously knows that I'm out of his league, but he wants to be up on this so he can feel like he's achieved something with his life. That's essentially all it actually really is. This lobby's totally dead though, there's nobody fucking in it. Brain damage kids. Actually, I'll check my messages. I bet at least one of them has messaged me. Oh, 1-0, you left. You left. You fell off. You left. Oh, I fell off. Oh no. It says the little incel who sits on GTA sweating out all day because he's in the position to tell anybody that. Obviously, he's achieved it all. He says so. I guess it must be the case. So he hasn't even made anything of his life, so he's resorted to just sitting on here all day. What a sad, sad life. Alright, this lobby looks not quite as bad, although there's a couple of sweats in it. Oh yeah, that one looks sweaty. Well, to be honest, quite a lot of the time sweats are like sound enough. They're not all actually out to just kill you, but a lot of them are. In fact, most of them fucking are. Because it makes sense, because all the tryhards, they're the ones that are the most invested in the game. They're the ones that like play the game the most and stuff, you know, so it makes sense that they also sit and watch loads of GTA stuff on YouTube as well. You know, their life is just GTA, like that's why they take it so serious and sweating away like it makes total sense. That's why basically Yeah, I've said that a lot of times. Like, basically every time there's a sweat, there's like a 95% chance they know who I am, and that's generally a bad thing. But they're not all trying to kill me though. A lot, like, they know who I am, but a lot of them are like subs. In fact, most of the time when I like invite a sub to the game, they end up just being really sweat. But yes, I get the little ones that just hate me. I'd love for them to actually tell me why they actually hate me so much. Like, you must have to hate someone quite a lot to dedicate that much time. You know, they'll dedicate like hours to me. They'll sit messaging me for hours and hours and hours, and they literally have nothing else better to do. Literally. Because I'm the most interesting person they ever talk to. These are lonely little fucking incels. They don't talk to anyone ever. They have no social life. And the people they do talk to, it's probably just like their mom, their dad, maybe their siblings, maybe they've got one or two mates. But, you know, none of the, you know, so then he's talking to me. I'm something definitely a lot more interesting compared to all of that, you know, whatever. So he obviously got anything else better to do. You know, he's not got anybody else to be playing with or doing anything. What else is he gonna do? Just drive about lobbies killing randoms? You know, that's all he does all day, every day anyway. Whereas I'm something completely unique, out of the blue, different. You know, obviously they're gonna be all over me. It makes total sense, and it has always been that way. I remember back in like literally like 2017, 2018, when I like first started doing YouTube, it was the exact same then. Always these wee swears. Fucking every time. Whoa. Right, well I feel like this is now the point where it's dead and boring and everyone's gonna stop watching, so do I stop recording now? I never know whether I'll fucking do that. Well, nah, because I've only just got in this lobby and I was like, oh no, this lobby looks alright. So, yeah, why would I then stop? Well, nothing's going on, but then I've only, you know, I haven't really done anything in this lobby yet. Maybe I should just do something. Let me do a fucking vehicle cargo mission. You always get nibs chasing you on there. Oh, and then, nah, I won't be able to. Oh no, I can. Oh, it's lucky there's 27 people in there. What do you want, Bill? You got a fat fuck. I want food, I take it. Yeah, well, that's the only reason she ever comes to me. She's rubbing herself against my legs. She only does, that's not her showing affection to me though. Most people would think, oh, she loves you, oh, she's showing you affection. Nah, that's just her way of asking me for food. That's all that is. What am I doing? Yeah, this one. A bunch of people left. Oh, there's still 2 people. Shut up, bitch. What the fuck is that? Felser. It doesn't even say what range it is, but that'll be shit. Felser. You know that shite. That ain't a top range car. So why am I going to waste my time? Look at the money I've got. Why am I going to waste my time? Well, I'm not doing it for the money, am I? I'm doing it so that somebody will attack me and try and blow it up, and then I can fuck them up. That's it. It's like going fishing. Yeah, it is a bit boring. See, people say, oh, why do you not get bored of doing crates? No, it's you can't look at it like that. It's not about the act of doing the crates. Just like when you go fishing, it's not because you enjoy flicking the rod with the bit of bait on it, you enjoy flicking it out into the water. It's not because you like doing that. Or do you not get bored of doing that? No, it's not for that. Yeah, maybe it is a bit boring, but it's not that boring. I mean, because I mean, with the way this game is, it's like real life. Like, there's like endless possibilities, basically. Just like as in real life. There's basically endless like combinations of stuff that can happen, you know? Like, you never would really see the same thing happen twice. Once something happens, that's it. You know, you can never really, you know, it's like that. It's like, you can't really get bored of this game, I don't feel like. Because like, if you're going to get bored of this game, like, how do you not get bored of like real life then? How do you not get bored of real life? You know, it's like the same thing. I mean, this map is way bigger than the town I fucking live in. Like, what else am I going to do? Just drive about. I already do that a bunch of the time anyway. But with this, you can do way more. Where am I even fucking going? Oh, fuck, mate, that's fucking miles away. That's here. That's ages away. It's not so much the length, it's like the roads together. It's all this windy shit. And what roads do I fucking go? Oh, bloody hell. Right, you know what? I'm just gonna set a fucking waypoint for the first time in like ages. Yeah, I thought I'd have to go back down. Actually, yeah, I may as well just go on the motorway. No, it's not that. Someone's driveway. Oh, is that them wee boys? No, that was in another lobby. Nah, that was in the other lobby, wasn't it? It was the same CEO colour, them two little dickheads in the Night Shark. They think they're good because they can run away in an invincible vehicle. Basically, the only way I can really chase them down is by getting my oppressor and going after them, and they're invincible to that. Even if I put all the rockets into them, they still are alive. They won't die from that. And that's if I hit them with all 20, which you don't. It's not all 20 hit, especially not now they fucking nerfed it. Can I just cut? Oh, yeah. That did work, but there was a big degree of luck involved with that. Alright, I'm on the motorway now, so you can fuck off. But yeah, so maybe it is a little bit boring, but there's still, you have no idea what's going to happen, whereas on basically any other game, you basically know what's going to happen, or you can at least make a much better guess. With this game, the possibilities of what you can do and what everyone else in the lobby can do, the amount of people in the lobby, any of them can do anything they want to. With any vehicle, they can attack anyone. Like, the possibilities of what can happen are endless. You can't predict or foresee what's really going to happen. So I don't really find it that boring. But I don't play this game that much. If you were to do it all day, yeah, it'd be boring as shit for all of you. I only really play this game for like an hour or two at a time, and usually that's just like once or twice a day. Literally, I don't even play it that much. Alright, here's that big fucking statue thing. Right, there's some people there, but fucking hell. What is this piece of shit? What even is it? I don't even know what range it is, but it's not top range, so it's shit. That's literally it. It's either top range or it's dog shit. Mid-range, standard range doesn't fucking make a difference. Top range is worth it because you get basically kind of 100k, but not really, because the amount of money they steal from you, plus the 20 grand you have to pay to upgrade it, you only get about 70 or 75k. But that's still decent, that's still basically worth doing. All you have got to do is kill some people, nick a car and sell it. That's still 75k is decent for that. But anything less, nah. But I mean the max you can get is 80 grand, and that's if you do like no damage to it. Because it takes 20k off you when you sell it. There's nothing you can do, that's just like tax, you just gotta fucking pay it. You just lose it. It's money that you just don't own, it's not yours. You just have to lose it. Mate! Can you just get fuck off? I'm obviously gonna get away with it. What's the point of dying for this? I don't think we were that way. That's fair. But that was got in the way. This gun is so shit. Not even aim it. Got a bit far now. I can't even aim any lower than this. I can't shit my towards it. Fuck. Is that player after me, probably? Why is this the point of me doing this? This feels like such a waste of time, nothing's happening. It's boring as piss, mate. Use the cops. Yeah, this is dull as hell, mate. This is so dead. This is boring. This is why I don't do vehicle cargo. It's dull as shit most of the time.
What service are you looking for?
When you get a top range car, it's okay. Unavailable. Oh, I've already lost it. Shut up, Lester. Like, he's always insulting me like that. He's such a little cunt. What's wrong with him? Can't believe I'm always level 1000. That's fucking mental. I reckon there's like an Xbox achievement for that. There should be. If there's not, then that is absolutely ridiculous, because that is like the biggest achievement on this game you can basically make. Like, very few people actually get that. Legit. I mean, you have to have been playing since at least like 2016. You know, if you started in like 2018, like, unless you play all the fucking time, you grind in that whole time, nah, you basically can't really beat. I mean, you gotta play the game loads. Well, I mean, I spent a lot of time just fighting people and not even making any money or anything, but still. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Can we just get on with it? I don't care. Wow, actually those wheels do look shite. I don't want the stock ones. I didn't mean to do that. No, these are shite as well. Sorry, all of a sudden now I do very much give a fuck. Well, I mean, it just looked horrible before it. No, that looks fine. Right. But But yeah, as I was saying, about crates and that, yeah, it might be a bit boring. So, but it's kind of the same as fishing. That's basically pretty much on the surface of it. Yeah, it looks boring. I mean, that is boring. That is different, but the concept is basically the same. It's like, you know, you're putting the bait out like that. People are gonna fucking attack you usually if they see you doing crates and stuff. A lot of people are just gonna fucking come try and kill you. Most people just attack you anyway. Because I mean, you can all these vehicles that are in the game, and you can do whatever the hell you want. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of people who are just gonna sit and kill other players, and then you can just sit and fuck them up. But you gotta put yourself out there as the bait for them to be able to fuck you up. So yeah, it's not gonna happen instantly. You know, often you can do like 3 or 4 or 5 whatever missions, and then like without anyone attacking you. I feel like that's just what's gonna happen now, and it'd just be boring as all fuck. But then everyone seems to say that they like videos like that. Like the bloody chilling and grinding ones I used to do. I haven't even done that in ages, but yeah, I don't know. But I feel like that's just the type of people that just watch anything I fucking post. Like they subscribe to me because they like me, not just the people that subscribe to me because they like the funny little idiots that I encounter on the game. There's like the 2 different type of subs. All my vehicles are destroyed, mate, come on. And all the ones that are not destroyed are shit. I don't really want any of these. Nah, I don't want any of them, mate. They're all wang. They're all shit. I don't want a single one of them. I mean, I'll maybe get that one, but that one's shit. It just sounds horrible. No, I'll get that.
On the way.
Overtake him. We can just undertake him. Well, I might as well just drive off of this, actually. Imagine being him. Just driving out and a car just literally just comes flying out of nowhere. But yeah, I can kind of see the appeal of like lobby griefing. I feel like it's the same type of people who would do that, who comment that, you know, oh, isn't crates boring? Yeah, because they just want to sit fighting everyone, killing everyone. Like, yeah, it doesn't stay boring for very long, and it's fine. I mean, I'm a different person than you. Maybe I'm just more chill than you, mate. Maybe I don't want to just sit and everything being all mental all the time. Maybe I'm just kind of happy just chilling the fuck out. You know, just sort of going with the flow. Whatever happens, happens. If someone attacks me, I'll clap them. But well, am I going to go sit lobby griefing just so that I can initiate conflicts with people? Yeah, that is basically fun to do, and that's what I've said. I said it in a video not long ago, that it is fun to do that. And everybody would think you're an absolute dickhead if you lobby grief. Everyone hates people who grief. But you can see why they do it. Because, I mean, it's a hell of a lot more exciting and entertaining than just sitting around just doing fucking crate missions and shit. But I mean, it's better, I think. Fights go better when they're not initiated by you. If you start the fight, then you're just the dickhead, basically. Usually, at least, unless there was kind of a reason or whatever. But I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're basically just the dickhead, and the fight isn't really fun if you're the one in the wrong. If you're like the bad guy, and they're more the good guy than you, then I wouldn't really want to be in a fight like that. I kind of just prefer to be the good guy, not because of how I look or anything, just because that's just what comes naturally to me. I'm just not a dickhead, and I would just always do the right thing in situations and shit. You know, like if I found someone's wallet or whatever, I wouldn't ever like steal it or take the money or anything. I'd always like get it to them, and I would like give strangers lifts if they needed it. Like, you know, if I was driving and I saw someone like miss their bus, I would totally like pull over and shout at them and get in, and then fucking and absolutely fucking tear it up past the boss to the next stop and save the day, and they made it after all. Like, that's what I would do. Like, I'm just a nice guy, mate. So I'm not just gonna be the dickhead and start fighting and start on people. So what else can you really do? Doing crates and stuff like that, grinding and just minding your own business. Turns out, the way the game is and the people on it, as everyone basically knows, it's common knowledge, the best way to get griefed is to just try and do crates and stuff. Because obviously everyone knows that firsthand from actually trying to grind, and they just keep getting blown up by people. Like, that's just what happens. They're all dickheads and they see you as a target. Literally, I mean, it shows up on the map as a fucking target. This red fucking thing, and it tells them to blow it up. It comes up telling them to blow it up. Of course, a lot of them are going to do it. Hello everyone. So this video ended up being really long. It's already like half an hour long, and it still has another like half hour of raw footage left. So I'm just going to do this in 2 parts, because it kind of is 2 separate events anyway. So this one was basically just me talking my head off and getting griefed and stuff, obviously. But what went on to happen here is I ended up fighting a bunch of people at the airport, and then they were inviting me to the party and getting mad at me and stuff like that. I ended up having a bit of an argument with them. It was pretty dumb though. It was pretty dumb and it made no sense at all, but it was maybe a bit funny. So yeah, that'll be up tomorrow, so make sure you got notifications on for that. The kid didn't even know what planet he was on. He was so fucking stupid. But yeah, that'll be up really soon. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a